Multifaceted Abdallah, who hails from the capital, wears many hats of art. He's a rapper, songwriter, poet, and performing artist. Abdallah found his love for music at a very tender age and at a label called W.A.Y. He now joins us to chat about how the music journey has been since his debut. He's in studio. Good evening and welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
And Happy New Year again.
Thank you.
Yeah, and like I said, I love the new look and everything, because the last time I had an interview with you was my first time on Good Morning
Namibia.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Years ago.
Thank you, yeah.
Well, it's lovely having you here. Just to start with, talk to us about, who Abdallah is. So if he was watching this evening and have no idea who you are as an artist, who would you describe yourself as?
As an artist or outside?
As an artist.
Well, first of all, to people who are yet to know about me, born 1997, Abdallah is a multi-genred and aspiring, I guess, I wouldn't want to put myself in a box, He's a singer, rapper, songwriter, a performer based in Windhoek, and he is inspired by Emily Sunday, Adele, and Eminem, and right now he is transitioning into a new chapter of his life, or has transitioned into a new chapter of his life.
Right.
So yeah, and of course that comes with also the music changing and evolving as well. So, yeah.
Your latest offering, which is your fourth offering, is titled Salvation, and it sort of sounds, more in line with something a gospel album would be called. And you just said that you consider yourself multi-genred.
Yes.
So is that what you're sort of veering into now?
Yeah. Well, Salvation is the album. Initially it was titled His Way, which is actually based on my first project titled W.A.Y, which is also based on my brand, which stands for Words Affect You. So His Way stands for His Word Affects You, which is actually the Bible affecting you. And me getting to this gospel genre, it's my first time. So I'm really also learning the difference between worship and praise, and
there is a difference, isn't it?
Yeah, there is a huge one.
A lot of people think it's one and the same thing, but it's not. Yes.
It's not. Worship is more talking to God, and praise is more talking about God, and the energies are different. Worship is more subtle, and it's intimate, and praise is more energetic, and just like literally praising, So it's more of a celebration.
Yeah.
And someone important to me, she said, "Why don't you try a gospel song?" And then that inspired me to do a whole album.
A whole album.
To be honest, I went quiet from the media for about 9 months because I felt uninspired. I felt that I did a lot.
Yeah.
Having, 5 projects already in a short period of time, in a period of about 3 years, and just I'm overly creative and just always something to say and do.
Yeah.
And I felt I lost a sense of purpose. So she helped me regain that purpose again.
That's fantastic.
So yeah.
Before we run out of time, and we almost are, I understand that obviously you worked with local producers as well, but you specifically worked with a Nigerian music producer as well. And talk to us about that experience.
We've always had a relationship. He's actually produced one of my songs on my last album, Yin and Yang. And this is the first time I'm actually just working with one producer, because usually I work with, like I said, I'm multi-genre, so I always work with a variety of people on a project. But for the first time, it's just based on one person. And I wanted this project to be African, and I wanted to work with someone, I wanted to work with the origin of the sound. And also, I've never just done music for Namibia. I've always wanted it to be worldwide. And what's the best way to represent the country, if not outside the borders too?
Yeah.
So that's
Awesome.
that's how it came about, and that's the direction.
Well, new year, new sound.
Yeah, definitely.
What's in store for you for the rest of the year? What are your plans musically?
Musically, well, releasing the album, which I will not give the release date just yet. I want it to be a mystery. I will be dropping more work from the album as a reflection of the album, just to build that anticipation. I will be having an event based on the album too. Merchandise that will also come with it. Also, I'm also an ambassador for a nutritional therapist, and like you said, musically, it does reflect on itself. She's the one that helped me regain focus and just helped me, as she said, gave me a program where I can just get my body right, because my health was all over the place.
And it does help. It does get your mind right as well. Yeah.
Yeah. She helps educate people on, on your diet, on nutrition, on just a healthier lifestyle. And
awesome.
I being a testimony of her work, I wanted to help spread that awareness. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be doing this album. And that's why it's a full circle.
Well, Abdallah, we wish you all the best
with
this new journey of yours for this year. And thank you so much for making time out to speak to us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
On that note, we've also come to the end of tonight's show. Join us again tomorrow evening right here on NBC One. From myself, Nina, and the rest of the team, good night.